Okay, what's up, Mike Deffabaugh? Recent alumnus of the Anti-Dad Bod Squad, soon to
Yes,
be
sir.
Classical Fitness Agogi Academy. So, Mike, okay, number one, what even brought you to apply?
That I had been stuck. I've talked with you several times about the fact that, I've read the books, I've gone to the websites, I've learned a lot of stuff about how to be healthy, take care of yourself, work out, and yet just because you know something doesn't mean you do it. So I came to you just saying, I need this program to say, do this today, do this tomorrow, and do this the day after that. And as long as I did that, everything works.
That's awesome. Okay, so paint the picture for us. Like, what was I guess just like life in your body like, relationship with yourself, outlook on the rest of the world. What was your
Right.
What was your state like 4 months ago?
Just going along, doing what I always do, without any particular path I was going down. And also because of COVID, my store shut down back in March and sort of lost that part of my identity. And we just needed to say, what can I do? People are always asking, especially when this all started, goes, okay, so now we have an opportunity to do something for yourself. What are you going to do? And you came along, and I did you had a week-long introduction thing. I said, yeah, I need to do something, and this is it.
That's awesome. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about. Let's just brag for a second. How many? Well, what are you proudest of? Your accomplishments.
I'm really happy about. I had a 20-pound weight loss, and along with that was a transformation. I've talked to you before also about, at first especially, and I've never liked looking in the mirror. I've been heavy almost my entire life, and so mirrors are not my friend. If they walk by and just go, there's a mirror over there. And one day about 3 weeks ago, I got out of the shower, looked in the mirror, and said, hey, there's changes happening here, and I'm responsible for doing that. And that was really amazing. I like that.
All right. Okay, so that's the big win. That's like the most perfect thing I've ever heard, and I could want nothing else for anybody who comes through the program. Seriously. What other wins? What else was like a big one for you? What else are you like, damn, that was awesome. I'm proud of that. Or I can't believe
blood pressure.
Yeah.
Blood pressure came under control. I've had problems with blood pressure for several years. Every once in a while I go to the doctor and he'd say, that's really high. And it put me on medication, which has helped. But still, I've had high blood pressure, and especially with losing the weight and then just doing the exercises, doing my walking almost every day, my blood pressure is now in the totally normal range.
So
Doctor was really happy about that.
Where was it when we started working together, and where is it now?
Pre-hypertension to begin with. On occasion, it would bump above the line, but just under the line of like, we got to put you in the hospital. So usually like around 140 something, and now it's I've measured it a few times. I go, that's kind of low. Sometimes like 110 over like 70.
Yeah.
Where normal is supposedly like 120 over 80. So that's a good thing. I like that.
That's awesome. What are you proudest of? Or let me rephrase. What did you surprise yourself by being able to do?
I have typically been the guy at work and in other activities I'm in to sort of like lead people into doing what I knew was good for them. And I have not been particularly good at taking advice for myself. So I was really proud of being able to have this program where you set out a program and I say, yes, I can do that and do that. So I like that part of it, of changing myself enough to do what I needed to do for myself, but hadn't been doing. Also really proud of being able to to wear clothes that I haven't worn in literally 20 years. You know, stuff that's been in my closet and said, I'm going to wear that again someday. Don't know when, but I'm wearing some of that stuff now and bought some new clothes. So
what's the new stuff that you bought?
I bought a couple of tank tops, bought some pants that were smaller, bought a belt that was smaller, bought a really cool shirt that was smaller. That one I'm not quite into yet. This close. So in a couple of weeks, I should be able to wear that cool shirt that I bought.
So speaking of this close, do you feel like you have now like a language with yourself in which you can train your body in the way that has been working for you and keep on growing in that area, and then also a stronger idea of what to eat, how to eat, what works for you, how to recover, etc.?
Yeah, I think I can do a lot of those things. I have to sort of like every once in a while step back for a second and say, okay, what did you do wrong today? And say, okay, you know what to do. Let's do it some more. That's why I do a lot of mining for memes, is what I call it. I look for information that helps me, and sometimes I'll share it in the group, just saying, I like that and I need that.
Good.
The one I sent you the other day about it takes 6 months to build a Rolls Royce and only like 18 days to build a Toyota. You know, it's slow transformational. I think I was looking before for the ability to just, bam, you know, drop 30 pounds in 30 days, you know, and something like that. It doesn't work like that well. I mean, people do it, and it doesn't work well on the long run.
It doesn't last. So one of my big goals here is, instead of giving a man a fish, I want to teach a man to fish. Do you feel like you learned how to fish?
Yes. I've picked up kettlebells. I never seen a kettlebell before in my life.
And how do you feel about
kettlebells? I think kettlebells are cool.
Yeah.
I had a friend over the house the other day helping out, and they said, "Have you ever used one of these?" He goes, "Oh, wow, let me see that." He picked it up. Goes, "That's heavy." He goes, "Nah."
No, look, I'm gonna do this with two.
It wasn't. That's right.
That's awesome. Okay, so Mike, in a word, how would you describe your experience in Classical Fitness Agoge Academy?
Transformational. It literally changed the way I approached myself and what I do on a daily basis.
That's amazing. Thank you. I'm gonna stop recording now.
Thank you.